Hey guys, and welcome back to Factorio ABPlus. I'm joined, as always, by Arumba. How's it going, man?
I'm sleepy. How are you?
I'm Stejo.
You're
Nice to meet you,
sleepy,
Sleepy.
so. Yeah. Yeah.
That's such a dad joke.
Yep.
uh,
All right.
Alright, so in the break we found out that we were lacking some hexafluorosilicic acid.
Yep.
Yay. So I'm gonna work out exactly what, like, right now we've got this bullshit little method of making it that just obviously isn't working.
Not
So,
well. Yeah.
yeah, well I suppose it works.
I'm gonna move this power production, I think. Do we even have titanium plate?
I don't even know what I just done there.
Because if we have titanium plate, I can make steam engine
We do.
Mark IIIs. Like a decent amount or just like a slapdash amount?
Slapdash.
Damn. I need like a couple thousand titanium
Look,
plate.
there's 8.7 thousand
Where's that?
right where I'm standing.
In the outhouse?
No.
You didn't put it in the outhouse? Oh, okay.
No, well, it's
Well, if
actually getting
it's
made here.
if it's slapdash, I mean, you could just put it in the outhouse. It's a thing you could do. Yeah, I'll take all that. Oh, titanium bearings, what a pain in the ass.
Bleh.
I need to make titanium bearings. You gotta make with lubricants.
Yep.
One of those stupid things where
Bleh.
can't make it in your pocket because you gotta mix it with some green stuff.
Bleh. Okay, I was gonna make this fluorite stuff. So, fluoric, no. Fluoric wastewater is Jivelite hydrorefining. You are currently doing Jivelite hydrorefining and clarifying the fluoric wastewater.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need that.
you can have it.
Although your Jivelite hydrorefining triggers me something awful.
Well, I think I did that because I needed to make plastic, because, yeah. And I'm looking at the battery production, and it's full of plastic. It's the lead. It's the Stijo project that's failing right now.
What's that?
The lead. We need lead
Oh.
plate.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just saying, the thing that triggers you is the thing that's not backed up. Like, not, in short supply.
Okay, Dave. Right, let's get... No, not that one, this one.
That titanium warehouse up there,
Mm-hmm.
do you happen to have the stuff on hand to turn it into a passive provider warehouse?
I could, yeah.
At least that way, this little thing that I'm putting together that's a bit slapdash won't be completely static
Yeah.
in a few minutes.
Wait a second, just making a... blueprint.
So yeah, I don't
Right,
know
so
why we
that's,
need mining productivity, but I'm researching it anyway.
Oh, I need iron? What the fuck? I don't need iron.
Oh god, now I gotta figure out, crying out loud, how many steam engine Mark IIIs these boilers can support, because they're a completely different type of boiler.
Oh my god.
Tungsten. Do we have tungsten plate?
I doubt it. What does it look like?
It's like a
No,
black
no.
looking one. The gears and pipe and stuff are black. The regular
It's
tungsten's
brown.
brown. Powdered tungsten, okay.
That's the powder mixture thing. No, we haven't done that.
Okay, so we need to make ammonium paratungstate. Is one way of doing it, which is processed tungsten plus ammonia. Ammonia is actually not that hard to make.
Oh,
I know
did
this from personal experience. What?
you remove my shit?
I
You
don't
son
know.
of a bitch.
Did I?
Yeah,
Where?
I think you did.
Doesn't sound like something I would do.
Yeah, you did. Oh. Yeah, it was all my stuff that was sitting here that is how I figured out the new metallurgy stuff. You
Oh
removed
yeah, it was in my way. I'm sorry.
it. Bitch.
Figure it out in Hellmod.
No! That was rubbish.
No,
Real
it's
life,
not.
better. Much better.
No, it's really not. It's not bad.
That was great.
Okay, do we make red metal catalysts and actually like put them into the logistic network or onto the bus anywhere? And if not, why not?
Don't know. Seems like an Arumba thing, that one.
Hmm.
Okay, what the fuck are we doing up here? Taking the sulphuric wastewater and you're processing the sulphuric wastewater up here? Is that a good idea, or should we just pump that back?
I mean, you could pump it all the way back. I usually try to avoid all the really long distance pumps though.
Yeah,
Pipe.
well we are actually technically pumping it all the way back anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you want, go ahead.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from about having pumps everywhere, but also, God. Please don't tell me that this was getting used for something important. Oh, it was getting used for something, but it was an Arumba-ism.
Oh my gosh, these roboports are so bad. The logistic coverage is atrocious.
Oh, on the Mark 1s?
We just got such spotty logistic coverage altogether. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to upgrade some of these roboports to Mark 2s.
Yeah, I've been building Mark 2s in my pocket. So it turns out that that purified water that I just took apart was being used for something.
The purified water from the sulfuric wastewater processing up there? Yeah, usually.
Hmm.
That's one of the easy ways to keep purified water available in a remote area, is to take the byproduct and turn it back into something useful.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
Fine.
So I just got done saying, like, the thing I'm gonna work on today is I'm just gonna make things clean. I'm gonna organize, Dejo. It's gonna be organized and clean and pretty. Totally. Totally. Oh right, tungsten. Do you want do you mind making some tungsten so I can just skip this whole thing and go straight to boiler Mark 4s and steam engine Mark 3s? I mean, it's so nice.
You're probably gonna have to wait about 6 years for a tungsten.
Tungsten oxide. Alright, I'm just gonna go check it out in Hellmod.
And then you're gonna make a little tiny bit of it somewhere.
And
Like
it's
we've
gonna
got the
be
titanium. It's gonna be ugly.
and it's gonna be enough to make the boilers. Tungsten plate from metallurgy. Do we have nickel powder? We've done some nickel. I think we probably more likely have nickel than cobalt, right?
I don't know. I'm sure we've done nickel. Maybe not. Can't imagine it. Possibly. It's a thing.
Probably pretty unlikely to have tungsten hexafluoride gas, right?
That sounds like I know.
Alright, I remember the nickel carbonyl is the funny one that feeds itself. Remember that funny looking inserter that was
Oh yeah.
feeding back to himself? So we do have some of that.
Okay, so now I disconnect everything Arumba's made.
Of course. Without good justification and reason. Sure, go ahead.
Oh no, I've got great justification. I'm tidying. You says that that's what you're doing today, is you're tidying, so...
No. You're gonna make it produce more and not less, like lead
Well,
plate.
yeah.
Lead plate? Still have no lead plate.
Shut your face.
Then, you know, when we suddenly have lead plate, which means we have batteries again, then I guess I won't be unhappy. Ooh, inserter capacity bonus. That's a pretty easy, obvious research that we would benefit from. Okay, I've lost my train of thought again. What was I working on? I needed tungsten. I'm gonna pin my Helmut recipe. Okay, so nickel carbonyl. Carbonyl. Nickel, processed nickel. That's processed nickel. Goes into the thing. We got nickel carbonyl right there. Does that mean I can bleed?
You can bleed if you want to.
I bleed some of this nickel ingot stuff off.
And leave your friends behind.
Answer B, yes. Yes, it can. Let's just assume that we've got the nickel ingots. Okay, tungsten ore, ammonia gas, hydrogen gas. Ammonia gas. We only have one way of making ammonia right now. It doesn't feel like that's right. I think there's more than one way to make ammonia. But when I search for ammonia, we have all of the tech for it. Is that really the only way to make ammonia? All right. Well, I'm going to do this hopefully properly. Down near all of the stored stuff, we probably have storage tanks full of hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, right? Yes, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, none nitrogen.
None nitrogen. What are we using for fuel? Is it coal pellets? Is that the best thing for fueling stuff? Coke pellets, sorry.
Yeah, coke pellets are pretty good.
Okay.
I think solid fuel, and then you could use the enriched fuel blocks, but that requires fuel oil.
That's for burning. That's for burner inserters.
I think you need to make rocket fuel for those. That's the best. Obviously, the best one.
I think you'll like this. Are you down by where all the coal and stuff is? Not really. You're closer than me, but I'll just run down. I'm making a turret wall that doesn't require power.
Okay, what about the ammo?
Yeah, it's getting delivered.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna request ammo.
And
Decent.
coal, and use burner inserters to place the stuff. Yeah, that's it there. Perfect. That's a provider warehouse. Donk. Ah, and this is in the system as well. Yeah, so it'll just request some coke pellets, some ammo, and then everything will just get loaded. God, the fucking Roboport coverage is just so patchy.
I'm just glad that we actually have the Nanobot logistic interface. Remember making that last week?
Yeah.
Or last recording session?
Week? You mean last night?
last night. Yeah, totally. Well, hey, we just got back to it. Feels like it's a week. I barely get any sleep.
Is that just an Arumba poop? Oh no, that's that's the central storage that we've got just now. Just one storage warehouse, middle of bumfuck nowhere. Oh yeah, we were doing the Jivelite thing that makes only iron ore. Forgot about that.
Alright, I'm gonna build this thing, and I know that it might be a waste of power, but I'm gonna build it anyway because I just want to get tungsten.
Okay.
So it's quite possible that the electrolyzers here are just gonna endlessly make oxygen and hydrogen because they're gonna.
Good job.
But hey, my flare stack is gonna be tied to an overflow valve, so we're only overflowing if we have too much of this stuff. But I don't want nitrogen production to get turned off.
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole reason I was doing this is because I needed the ammonia gas, which we can now make. We've got nitrogen, oxygen, no, nitrogen and hydrogen. Probably closer to you.
No, it's definitely closer to you.
Damn. Is it anything important? Ugh, 8 objects were destroyed already. Bunch of bastards.
Yeah, it's probably important.
You know how much I hate biters.
I know.
They're killing all the coal stuff. They're getting bigger. There's so many turrets. Look at all these freaking turrets. They're just snipers. They're just coming right in. As I arrive, the biters are getting shot. Ugh.
Oh my god. Yeah, good job there, remember. That is not your gun.
Dude, that guy's got a lot of armor. Look at this.
Jesus. What, Scumlord?
What a pain in the ass. Hate biters. Like they added in the one of the most recent patches the ability to zoom and like look around on the mini map. So you don't normally have to wander around halfway across the map for little things. Except for now, you still have to wander across the map for biters. Ah. Press gear wheels. Probably should have gotten those when I was over there.
Okay. Oh, I really need to automate the creation of burner inserters and the chests, like the requester chests and stuff. But unfortunately, that's all we've got time for in this episode, so, as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steve, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Okay, see you in a bit.